It's raining. I seem to spend a lot of my life at the moment working in the rain. And it makes you buzz, you know? Go out, have fun, take your camera. Yes! Let's look at that. As you can see, a very frosty morning. You see a lighthouse flashing over there. That's where I'm heading to. House, this is where I came last night. Bitterly cold this morning. And yeah, hard frost too. And the sun comes up over there at the opposite side, obviously, of the point from last night. It was dark by the time I came back, so I didn't really get a chance to you know, to recreate and work out if there was any shots over here. So it's just a case of taking pot luck. There was 2 other photographers here yesterday when I came over, so I was able to have a nice chat with them once we'd all finished our photography. I don't think you can see over there, there's like a little tower. It's called Lady's Tower or Lady Tower. And then just in front in a second you will see the lighthouse. There you go. So that was last night's subject. I've got some nice reflection shots which I'll pop up. But yeah, beautiful. Bit of coastline. And the sun, I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, is going to come up over there. Some amazing clouds on the horizon as well. I've only got 10 minutes or so to sunrise, but there's a possibility with the shape of those clouds that we may get some nice rays, but whether I can find a suitable spot where this tower is another matter. So it's going to be very fraught, this next bit. So I'm actually going to break into a bit of a run. Now here's a question. We've got the tower and there's a little sliver where the doorway is, and it shows you the sea on the other side. Is it worth or better including that little sliver, or should it just be a black silhouette with no sliver of light appearing? So I might have to do 2 shots, one with and one without. So this is going to be the first shot. It's all a little bit blue hour and it's a little bit perhaps too much of a silhouette, but yeah, if we'll get a bit higher with just the sea behind it would be nicer, but we get what we're given, and I still quite like the shot. So that is the first shot of the morning, 8th of a second, f14, and underexposed by a third of a stop at 100 ISO. So as you can probably see from that composition, I've actually moved position a bit, and I want to keep, I think Bass Rock's about there, you can see it on here, and then the sun's going to come up somewhere here. So I thought I'd balance those out with the tower. One of the problems is when you're standing around, you've got too much thinking time, and you start looking for all sorts of different compositions and seeing what might and might not work. But I will be honest today and say I'm quite frustrated. I could have set up with that big lens and really compressed that tower with the cloud behind. I've had loads of time, I could have done it. It was only 4 or 5 minutes to sunrise before, because it's behind the cloud. I haven't, you know, I've underestimated or overestimated how the sun would have took to come up, which is very annoying. But anyway, there we have it. Nearly 30 minutes after sunrise now. Do I ever get bored waiting around? Never. Frustrated, yes. Frustrated, definitely. But bored, never. I mean, it's wonderful here listening to the birds. It's pretty good. But yes, very frustrating this morning. 3, 2, 1. There we have it. The burst. And that's it. It's all over. I'm not keen on silhouettes, I'll be honest. But I'm afraid that's all I got there for the sunrise. Very frustrating. There's the sun up. It's too high. But the day's not over yet, so I'm going to go for a little hunt around and find some more shots. So just while walking down, I spotted that the sun was going to shine through that little slit in the tower, in the doorway. So I've quickly grabbed that. I'm not a massive fan of silhouettes, but I just couldn't let that one go. So yeah, I did visualise the possibility of the sun shining through the tower. Wasn't sure I would get it, but fortunately I have. I'm currently in Ladies' Tower. This is what it looks like inside. That's my camera setup. Just there. And this is the shot I created. Really good reflection down there, so that's going to be my next shot. I'm just going to shoot down the bottom. The lights are just starting to get a little bit too harsh now, but even so, nice, lovely shots. I mean, perfect stuff to go in, I don't know, travel brochures and things like that. You know, not quite your moody shots, but certainly ideal for travel brochures and, you know, magazine stories and newspaper stories about this coast. So I will shoot away and get a few of these. You can probably hear behind us some big waves hitting the rocks just to the right of me, so I've got to be really careful. But see, it's lovely compositions here, really nice. Yeah, I've still got some fairly decent light. It's still got that sort of yellowy hue to it, but you know, there's no saturation going on here, by the way. This is exactly how as I'm seeing it, that's exactly what you're going to see, that yellow light. Beautiful. Right, so that's the first landscape composition, and then I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do a portrait one. Beautiful light. So even though these boring blue skies, still get a decent shot, which is nice to know, isn't it? Wow, beautiful this. Right, I'm coming out. If I can get out without slipping into water or breaking my tripod or dropping the camera in the water or whatever. Yeah. We're out. So this is the second visit to this exact same spot. Came here last night, then went out this morning over by Ladies Tower. I'm just waiting for these people to clear the scene, and then hopefully I'm going to get this shot here. Don't know how clear you can see that, but that's it there. So then people are out the way now, so I'm just going to take the shot. I think I mentioned in a previous video where you can balance colours, and we've got this rock here that's got a really nice red on it, and then the lighthouse has got a red on it, and it just provides the perfect bit of balance to this scene. Yeah, I quite like that. Yeah, it's okay, but I was going to get some shots over there, but now they're in shadow, so I'm going to rush around the other side perhaps and have a go. But I think that might be that, and the previous reflection shot are probably the best ones so far. See a bird here, it's got rings on, but I'm not going to touch it with this avian flu being about. Okay, we're just off. The sun's going to set over there. I might, if I'm really quick, just make it up on the top here to catch the sun. In the lighthouse together, but we'll just see. Just have to be as quick as I can. Don't even know where to go for sure, so it's just going to be a case of making my way. See what it gets. That's the view. See how we do. So I'm quite literally here, waiting for the last second of light. And that's it. Yeah, it's always tricky trying to get the sun in, because you're shooting directly into the sun and it just doesn't quite work all the time. So that's the last of the light there. I might just get, sorry about the shaky footage, I'm rushing a bit. I might just get another shot in here.